Hey everyone. So this week's podcast episode is based upon the questions that I've been receiving from Dandelion-Inc members. So there seems to be this struggle everybody's going through when it comes to content creation. Even those members who content I truly believe is really great and engaging to those that are just starting off and they just can't get over that barrier and start creating. So what I've done, of course, is focus this week's podcast episode on exactly that topic. But I've also created a freebie. It's called 31 Sparks of Content Creation. So head on over to my website to download Dandelion-Inc's latest and greatest freebie. This resource is designed to ignite your creativity and help you craft engaging content effortlessly. Whether you're a seasoned pro or just starting out, these 31 sparks will give you fresh ideas and the inspiration you need to keep your content game strong. So don't miss out. Visit the link in the episode description to grab your freebie and let's start creating magic together. So happy listening, y'all, and hope to see you soon. Welcome to The Seed, cultivating growth and empowering women in business, brought to you by Dandelion-Inc. I'm your host, Lisa Resnick, and this podcast is all about connecting, developing, and supporting women in business. Join me as we explore tips and insights on leadership, business development, and social media strategies that can help you thrive. We'll also hear from amazing guests who share their stories and experiences, offering inspiration and practical advice for your entrepreneurial journey. So tune in, download, like, and subscribe. And remember, if you love what you hear, share it with others. Together, let's cultivate growth and empower women in business. Welcome back to another episode of The Seed. I'm your host, Lisa Resnick. Today, we are diving into a topic that's been on my mind a lot lately: content creation. It's something we all need in our businesses, personal brands, or just for fun. But let's be real for a second. Creating content is time consuming. Anyone out there saying otherwise is lying. The only way to make it easier is to pass it off to someone else. With that being said, are we making it more complicated and more time consuming than it has to be? 7 times out of 10, the answer is yes. So today, we are going to explore why that is and give some fun tips on how to make content creation easier, especially when it comes to video creations and using eye-catching words. But before we get to the fun, let's talk about all the reasons why we tend to overcomplicate content creation and why it ends up taking up even more time than even necessary. Here are your 4 reasons why. Perfectionism. We often get caught up in making everything perfect. Every image, word, and video clip must be flawless before we hit publish. This perfectionist mindset can paralyze us and make the process take so much longer than it should be. Remember, done is better than perfect. I'm going to say this again. Done is better than perfect. Reason number 2 why we make things a lot longer than what they need to be when it comes to content creation: overthinking. We spend too much time thinking about every little detail. Is this the right topic? Is this tone correct? Will my audience like this? Overthinking leads to procrastination and delays. Sometimes we need to trust our instincts and go with our first idea, which, if you really think about it, that's when we're authentic. If we're changing things based upon what our audience is going to like, then we are catering and adapting ourselves to them. We need to remember to be authentic with ourselves. Number 3, lack of organization. This one is one of those that we know that we need to be more organized, but yes, getting to the space of creating organization, and which I'll be getting into in the later half of this pod, is something that we all need to strive to do. So disorganization can be a huge time waster. Without a clear plan or content calendar, we waste time figuring out what to post and when to post and all those other things that, quite honestly, also feed into 2 and 1. Having a structured approach can streamline the process and save so many precious hours. So the fourth one, here's the fourth and final one. And this goes with your content creation, but this actually goes to life in general. The other reason why we take so much time to create content and we are so scared to proceed on is comparison. We compare our content to others, trying to match or exceed what we see. This comparison game can lead to unnecessary changes and tweaks, making the process so much longer than what it needs to be. So instead, focus on your unique voice and your unique message. Now, for the fun stuff. Now that we've identified some reasons why content creation becomes so time-consuming, let's look at some fun and effective tips to make it easier, especially with video creation and eye-grabbing words. So here are the fun tips to make content creation easier. 1, batch your work, which, by the way, will also help you with your organization. Set aside specific times to create multiple pieces of content in one go. For example, dedicate a few hours to shoot several videos at once. Yes, that means lay out your various outfits to quickly change into, so then this way you get into a flow and the process becomes even more efficient. So batch your work. Number 2, use templates and tools. My goodness, there are so many out there for us. So go after them. Use video editing apps like Canva. You all know I love Canva, or InShot's another one, to quickly edit and polish your videos. And all of those out there who have Macs, you also have iMovie that you can easily create and edit your video content there. For writing, use templates for social media posts or blog outlines to speed up the process. Number 3, incorporate eye-grabbing words. Use compelling and attention-grabbing words in your titles and captions. Can make a huge difference in drawing people in and driving your visibility levels even higher. Words like exclusive, ultimate, proven, and secret can draw in your audience and make your content more engaging. Remember, even in social media content or social media creation, that is, it is still a form of marketing. And with that, you need to think at a strategic marketing level to grab people's attention. So use eye-grabbing words. So the fourth one, and as you can see with this pod episode, it's something that I'm doing, and you'll see in relationship to all my social media posts, as well as my weekly newsletter, repurpose content. Do not reinvent the wheel every time. Repurpose existing content into different formats. This is one of the most effective ways to maximize the value of your content. Not just save you time, but it uplifts the value of the content that you're providing. So here are some ways that you can repurpose your content. You can turn your blog post into social media posts. That's just taking the key points or quotes from a blog post and create a series of social media posts. This allows you to share valuable insights in bite-sized pieces that is digestible for your consumer. All right. Also, you can create videos from written content. So use the content from your blog post or articles to create short stories. You can either record yourself summarizing the content or create animated videos with tools like Animato. So there's tons of things out there that you can use. Convert your podcast into blog posts or newsletters. That's what I do. Transcribe your podcast episodes and turn them into detailed blog posts. This not only gives you written content, but it also helps you with SEO. Making infographics from data-heavy posts is another way that you can repurpose your content, share snippets from long-form content, and compile a content roundup. So create a roundup post or newsletter that links to your best content from the past month or quarter. This keeps your audience engaged and helps new followers catch up on valuable content. Content creation doesn't have to be a dreaded task. By recognizing why we overcomplicate it and implementing some fun and efficient tips, we can make the process so much smoother and more enjoyable. Remember, the key is to keep it simple, stay organized, and have fun with it. So again, I just want to go over again when it comes to the fun tips of making content creation easier. 1, batch your work. 2, use templates and tools. 3, incorporate eye-grabbing words. 4, repurpose your content. So now you have some tips that will help you out with your content creation. I hope you found these insights helpful and are inspired to streamline your content creation process. If you have any tips or tricks that work for you, I'd love to hear them. Until next time, keep planting those seeds and watch them grow. Thank you again for tuning in. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe, like, and leave a review and share it with your friends. Thank you, everyone, for listening in to The Seed. If you'd like to receive our weekly newsletter, go to Dandelion-Inc.com and click Let's Connect. And please be sure to subscribe to the Seeds podcast to hear more inspiring stories from other badass women that are all around us. Remember, behind every woman is a tribe of other successful women who have their back. To you all, thank you.